Hi everyone, Annette Kessler here with a new video tutorial, and today I'm going to show you how to make 3 easy paper gift ideas. So we're going to start with a gift bag, and I'm going to show you how to customize it to any box or any object that you want. So you place the object in the middle of a 12 by 12 paper, and then you fold on one side like you would wrap a gift, and then on the other side, making sure that the folds are crisp, and then you simply attach both sides together with a little bit of glue. Make sure that everything is really tight, and then you wrap the paper tightly around the object and put enough glue so everything will be properly secured. Just making sure that the folds are crisp on all 4 sides. Now on the bottom, fold the paper like you would wrap a gift, again, like this, and then secure it with some glue. And use a strong glue to make sure that it is secured, because this is going to be the bottom of your bag and you don't want it to rip or something. Now remove whatever object you put inside and cut the bag to size. If it's too long, make it a little bit shorter. Then I want to make nice edges, so I'm using a border punch. This is optional, you don't have to do it, only if you have one. You can use special scissors to make a nice edge as well, or you can just leave it straight. Then you're going to make holes for the handles. Making sure that everything is glued properly. Just going to fold it into itself a little bit on both sides to make it more triangle shape, and then make 2 holes on the top and insert a twine, a little rope, a wire, anything that can be a handle. I have a raffia here, so I'm going to insert it through the holes and then tie it so it won't get out. Now you can also, if you have those little circle stickers to put around the holes to make them stronger, if your present is a little bit more heavy and you're worried that the paper won't hold, you can do that. And if you don't have those little circle stickers, you can just put a piece of tape on the inside of the paper before you make the holes. That will give the paper more endurance. So this is project number 1. You can make in 5 minutes and then customize it to any size gift that you want to put inside the gift bag. Of course, you can add little embellishments to the front, to the sides, or you can just leave it plain. So this is project number 1. For project number 2, we're going to make a box with cards, a set of cards and box, which can be a gift on its own and also just a resource for you to use when you need cards. So you have all the measurements in the link in the description under the video. Excuse me, and we can go ahead and start with our first piece for the cards and box set. And we're going to score the first piece horizontally at 4 inches, 4 3/4, 8 3/4, and 9 1/2. What we're making is the outer part of the box, and we're creating score lines to fold it and allow for it to be thick enough to insert cards inside. So we again score it at 4, 4 3/4, 8 3/4, and 9 1/2. And once you have that scored, you can go ahead and fold it. And of course, as you can see, it's best to use a double-sided cardstock for this project because this little box is going to be visible on both sides. So once you have all that fold, we can bring the other piece. And this piece we're going to score at 1 inch, 1 3/4, 2 3/4, 3 3/4, and 4 1/2. So again, at 1, 1 3/4, 2 3/4, 3 3/4, and 4 1/2. Now we won't need such a big piece of paper, so after we score it, we're going to cut it into 2 pieces. First, we're going to cut it at 2 3/4. That's along one of the score lines that we did. And then again, and at 2 3/4. So what we have now is 2 identical pieces, and these are going to be the sides of the box. So just fold them, burnish them well with your bone folder. And then once you've done that, we can go ahead and make them slightly smaller and cut them at 3 inches. Cut them at 3 inches. So we get 2 little pieces. Now we're going to attach the pieces to the side of the box. So we have 3 little flaps. We're going to apply glue to the flap on the edge and then align it with the score line with the fold to the edge like this, in between the 2 score lines. And then we're going to do the exact same thing with the other piece. Apply glue to the flap on the edge and then align it with the edge in between the 2 score lines. And then apply glue to the other edge, the other flap on both sides, and close the little box. This way you get, these are the walls. Make sure that they're straight when you glue them. And this is the space where you can insert cards that you can cut to size. And next, all you need to do is embellish the front of the box, and you have a box and cards set that you can give as a gift to someone. So this was our second project. For our third project, I'm going to show you how to make a gift box that is really quick to make. Isn't that cute? Really like this one. Okay, so this is a really easy box to make. You take a 12 by 12 double-sided cardstock and fold the corners together, open and fold them again. Then you fold all the corners towards the center and then open it again and fold each of the corner to the corresponding line on the other edge like you see in the video. And then fold the corners to the first score line, the closest score line on each corner. And that's all the folding that you need to do. Next, bring your scissors and then cut from the edge to the second score line on one side. Sorry, the third score line. And then on the other side. So you cut from the edge to the third score line. Then you simply fold the sides to create the wall of the box. Close them like this and fold the paper over it. This is the bottom part, the top part of the box. For the other part, you do exactly the same, only you cut away 1/8 of an inch to make the paper smaller. So you cut out 1/8 of an inch from two sides of the paper to make it slightly smaller. And then you embellish your box and you have a gift box. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the little bell icon